Blue tsunami coming to Tobago. Blue wave. The blue wave taking over. The blue wave. Blue tsunami coming to Tobago.
Oh God, wait. I'm running and put on my jersey. The blue wave coming. I'm going to put on my jersey. Hold on.
We want balance.
60,000 strong.
We want balance. Election. We are vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the deal to put the anchor. Election. We are vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Can't move, we know, can't conquer it. TPP, what we say. I Farley, what we say. The rest of them just a bribe with money. Yo, big up to more, big up not say I hear. Check me IG. We too real, yo, check me IG. The whole of beer go a TPP. The right choice for the country, yeah. Wait, election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor. Me feel me have a vote. Me fed up by the promises. Me can't take it no more. On the 28th of TPP, we voting it for sure. Political gimmicks, you know see the immature. You know see the immature. We with value, we with nothing, we with tomato. TPP, yeah, that's the right thing to do. From country, Charlotteville, go check Buccoo. You a TPP, yeah. We want balance. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah. Election. We have vote TPP, yeah, we strong bad. Them other parties must have gone mad. Deep down in the earth where we anchor, yeah.
Yeah. You hear me again? Boom! Can and I defend our truths, alright? You hear me? It's all about the TPP. Blue, we say, you hear me? Boom! Anchor them, you hear me? Woo! Ha! I say, lady, anchor down. Tobago has 60,000 strong. Fly those blue flags high. Wave them in the sky. From the east to the west, Tobago we rise, forget the rest. TPP change the tide. With Captain Farley, Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party. We vote in TPP. We vote in TPP. Samson and David are the reps. They have no match, they are the best, standing side by side. With Farley as their guide. Anchored in our hearts, grounded from the start. Let's just play our part. Lift your party high, unity and pride. Let Jah be your guide. Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party. We vote in TPP. We vote in TPP. I say lady anchor down. Tobago has 60,000 strong. Fly the blue flags high. Wave them in the sky. Let the rhythm take your soul. Together we are in control. TPP unfolds. New story to be told. Tobago we sign for a change. Let us rearrange, time to ride the waves. We're no longer enslaved, we bold and brave. Boom! You hear me again? Tobago People's Party. Tobago People's Party. We vote in TPP. We vote in TPP. Tobago People's Party.
God is the greatest.
No matter what you're going through, cast your votes, my youth.
And the elders as well. David Thomas in the east, Samson in the west.
Well, today is a new day. Give thanks for life. All praises to the TPP. We are built with life. Farley come with a new wave. We are gonna take a ride. David and Samson are the choice, yeah, we plan to fly. The anger will crumble us, the blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we, TPP a show love. The anger will crumble us, the blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we, Farley still a show love. Look how far we are come from, because of Farley. Good things say that we PNM you feel. Far we are come from, we have not seen and come up a country. We are the blue army. Oh, them treat man so unfair sometimes.
Fed up.
Farley, here we cry.
Time for a change.
Me have to do something with my life.
Tomo, not
TPP. Look how far we are come from, because of Farley. Good things they got me. Far we are come from, we have not seen and come up a country. We are the blue army. Because of Farley, good things they got me.
Get so you stand up. He's an elder, stand up.
Good things they got me. We are the blue army.
Tomo for the east, Samson for the west, TPP is the best. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP, all my people jumping because election morning is TPP. We voting, call we crab in a barrel. Gas price keep rising, but salary not changing. We fed up on the same thing, copy and them keep thieving. So are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel stupid or what? Like crabbing barrel or what? All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. This is a thing, is a serious thing. Tell Shorty on say we not voting in, cause it's them who lead the border open for the guns and drugs and them to come in.
Border open.
Come on for the east, Samson for the west, TPP is the best. So are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel stupid or what? Like crabbing barrel or what? All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. All my people hands up, TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP. Come on for the east,
It must be fastened to the rock. It shall be grounded firm and deep in the Savior. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. This is war against the people of Tobago, 'cause they've been trying to keep us down. But we'll fight 'cause we should stand side by side with hope and courage, 'cause God will be our guide. Expect the waves, the chorus to change the rain and storm. Have nothing to fear, 'cause we'll be anchored down. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. Now is the time for us to demand our work. It's the only way we'll have progress and grow. Let us unite to win and remove all fear. Tobago People's Party, the only ship to take us there. But expect the waves and the turbulence through rain and storm. Have nothing to fear. Tobago will be anchored down. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds, hold. The anchor holds. Oh, the anchor holds and firm. The anchor all aboard! The shipping order! TPP crew, we're all of that! All of come in!
TPP, 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 TPP.
When you hear the horn sound, all aboard the TPP ship. Tobago, it is your time now. All aboard the TPP ship. There is no need to worry. All aboard the TPP ship. We sailing with Captain Farley. All aboard the TPP ship. We sailing with TPP. Oh. Sailing. We're riding them waves to the shore. In turbulence, rain or storm. Anchored down, we be anchored down. We sail into autonomy. We're riding with TPP. In turbulence, rain or storm. Anchored down, we be anchored down. I see our changes coming. All aboard the TPP ship. Autonomy on the horizon. All aboard the TPP ship. Gather your friends and family. All aboard the TPP ship. There's room for everybody. All aboard the TPP ship. We sailing with TPP. Oh. Sailing. We're riding them waves to the shore. In turbulence, rain or storm. Anchored down, we be anchored down. We sail into autonomy.
Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. We done for TPP. Shampa done dead and she buried. I am not in the political cemetery. People just give thanks for the victory. All my people jumping, TPP celebrating. Tell them say God not sleeping. They get judgment, now they crying. 10 years they had me suffering. Call me crab in a barrel. We chief sect they disrespecting. Free at last, we singing. So all you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. Hour. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. Put them up. Right up. Right up. This is a thing, is a serious thing, is a Tobago thing, Mr. TPP thing. We love TPP like our finger love ring. Tell P and them haters keep on hating. Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. So all you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. All you like the victory hour. Hour. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. Put them up. Right up. Right up. We done for TPP. Ayana, a man who can't climb up a hill beachy. Shampa done dead and she buried. People just give thanks to the victory. Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best. Tomo done with East, Samson done with West. Mighty God is the best.
Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor, get them. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor. The anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was. This election, this trouble, go be problems. This trouble, they go need protection. This trouble, cause it's mixed for all of them. This trouble, the TPP. This trouble, we able and ready. This trouble, we looking for victory. This trouble, we Tomo and not see. This trouble, this trouble. The anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was. It's mixed up in Charlotteville. This trouble all the way to Patience Hill. This trouble when you reach Castara. This trouble TPP take over. This trouble go and tell Shamfa. This trouble make sure you call Ayana. This trouble with the voting finger. This trouble the time will be over. This trouble. This trouble. This trouble. This trouble. Get them the anchor. Get them. We go get them the anchor. Get them. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor. On election morning, when the cocks start crowing, you have to get moving, cause it's time for voting. And when you see the paper, become a blue warrior. We show you no stagger, just from the X by the anchor. This trouble, this trouble, this trouble, this trouble. The anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was, the anchor was. We have an anchor, a blue, blue anchor. We have an anchor, a blue, blue anchor. Get them the anchor, get them. We go get them the anchor, get them. Get them the give them the anger. This is the season, it's trouble. To vote with a reason, it's trouble. Don't forget Kid Rowley, it's trouble. And the name he call we, it's trouble. On the election day, it's trouble. All that we must make him pay, it's trouble. Too much pressure, so we kicking out the slave master, it's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. The Yanka wars, the Yanka wars, the Yanka wars, the Yanka wars. In Tobago East they say, it's trouble. They don't think come up there, it's trouble. When you come down in the West, it's trouble. With nothing is no contest, it's trouble. Tobago now gone blue, it's trouble. Listen what I'm telling you, it's trouble. The night of the 28th, it's trouble. TPP will celebrate, it's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. Give them the anchor, give them. We go give them the anchor, give them. Give them the anchor, give them. We go give them the anchor. The anchor wars. 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 The anchor wars.
Ah, yes. Let me see where on the TV they know.
The political campaign would be conducted like church.
Yes, man. Look me.
God is the greatest.
No matter what you're going through, cast your votes, my youth.
And the elders as well. David Thomas in the east. Samson in the west.
Well, today is a new day. Give thanks for life. All praises to the TPP. We are built with life. Farley come with a new wave. We are gonna take a ride. David and Samson are the choice. Yeah, we burn the fire. The anger will crumble us. The blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we. TPP a show love. The anger will ground us. The blessings surround us. We don't care who not like we. Farley still a show love. Look how far we are come from. Because of Farley, good things say that we. PNM you feel. Far we are come from. We have not seen. And to move up a country. We are the blue ones. Oh, them treat man so unfair sometimes.
Fed up.
Farley, here we cry.
Time for a change.
Me have to do something with my life.
Trouble. Not
TPP. Look how far we are come from. Because of Farley, good things they got we. Far we are come from. We have nothing. And to move up a country. We are the blue army. Because of Farley, good things they got me.
Get so you stand up. Elders stand up.
Good things they got me. We are the blue army.
Tom for the east, Samson for the west. TPP is the best. We vote in TPP. election morning is TPP we voting. Call we crab in a barrel. Gas price keep rising, but salary not changing. We fed up on the same thing. Copy and empty thieving. So are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel the stupid or what? Like crab in barrel or what? All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. This is a thing, is a serious thing. Tell Shorty on say we not voting in, cause it's them who leave the border open for the guns and junks and them to come in. Border open. Come on for the east, Samson for the west. TPP is the best. So are you playing crazy or what? Or you feel the stupid or what? Like Robin Barrel or what? All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. All my people hands up. TPP people hands up. Put them up, right up, right up. We vote in TPP, not that 1% party. Can't put me in slavery. We vote in TPP. Come on for the east, Samson for the west. TPP is the best. Come on for the east, Samson for the west. TPP is the best.
This is people. Tobago people, good night, good night, good night.
You respect that? You respect that?
We just learned from the authorities that the crowd is blocking the main road on the other side, so we asked them to go on one side. The crowd has reached from one main road to the other. So those down on the other side, we asking you to take aside and allow traffic to flow. Right now, the airport is about to be closed down. So in our usual format, we're gonna start with a word of prayer. We're calling Sister Percy. I know she's somewhere around, to give us a word of prayer this evening, to bless this meeting. So we'll agree with her that we'll close all portals that seeks to distort, distract, and to delay. Come through, Sister Percy. Thank you so much.
Good night, one and all. And good night to the unseen guests, the Holy Spirit, in which we are going to acknowledge here right now. Father, we give you praise. We give you thanks because this is the day that you have made, and you said, let us rejoice and be glad in it. And Father, tonight, as a people, Tobago's people party, we acknowledge first of all your lordship. We acknowledge your sovereignty in this place, oh God. We acknowledge that it's only you that we can call on and see the Tobago people be saved, oh God. Father, we thank you, oh God, for the breath of life. We thank you, oh God, for your lordship. We thank you tonight for your sovereignty. We thank you tonight for your guidance. We thank you tonight for your protection. We thank you tonight for your guidance in this party, oh God. We thank you tonight for good governance. We thank you tonight for good leadership, oh God. We thank you tonight for sparing our lives, oh God. We thank you tonight that Tobago people have a mind of their own, and this is we. Victory belongs to us tonight, oh God. We claim victory, oh God. Tonight, oh God, we are not victims, but we are victor, oh God. I pray your covering tonight upon your people. I pray your covering tonight upon the leader of this political party, oh God. I pray that you'd give him grace for this race. I pray that you'd strengthen him, oh God. I pray that you'd prop up his inner man, oh God. Every 15 candidates that has allowed themselves and put forward themselves to serve, oh God. I pray for a special anointing tonight, oh God, for the appointment, oh God, that you have called them to, oh God. You said no man put their hands before the plow and is worthy of service who take it back. So tonight as they put their hands, oh God, I declare that they will not take it back, for they are worthy of your service. To serve the people is your service and your call. So we thank you tonight for all 15 of them. Father, oh God, surround this atmosphere even right now. I dispel every bad energy, every negative energy. It must not be heard of. It must not enter into this atmosphere, oh God, upon this terra firma, oh God. It must not be entered, oh God. No weapon that is formed against your people shall prosper, oh God. And every single tongue that rise up against us in judgment, we condemn by the blood of Jesus Christ. So Father, oh God, we pray that everything that is done will be done in decency and order, oh God. We pray that you will take full and complete control of tonight's proceeding, and all the people of God say amen and amen. Let God be praised. Hallelujah.
Amen, 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 amen. I feel like church tonight. I believe the next item should follow is hymn number 109. Shall we gather by the river? So brothers and sisters, let's stand for the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just an announcement, a request from the production crew. They are asking that the flags, if you will just shift a little to the side. But we know when we shift to the side, we're hitting the main road on this side and the main road on that side. The size of the crowd tonight. So if you can shift a little.
Good evening, and here we are. The TPP Blue Wave Media is with you, and we're on Silk Cotton Trace in Bon Accord. How are you doing? How are you doing? We are at the corner of Main Street and Silk Cotton Trace. We are here for another town meeting, another spot meeting. We just left Mount Pleasant, where we were privileged to be spoken to by Mr. Nikita Percy and also Mr. Keegan Denoon. The meeting ended with a blistering presentation by our Chief Secretary, the Honorable Farley Augustine. As it is now, we are in Bon Accord to repeat this meeting to the benefit of persons living in the Bon Accord area and the Crown Point area. This seat is a seat that historically has been in our hands, but over the years it moved to the PNM, it moved around, but now the TPP is getting their first opportunity to nestle this seat back into the safe hands of the Tobago People's Party. So we're looking good out here tonight. We want to encourage you to share the live. We want to encourage you to share the live. Don't be afraid to let all your friends know the good news of the TPP. And we are hosting tonight. We have the pleasure of having also, Mr. August. And he happens to be the nephew of one of the first members of parliament from the east as far as Lansomy. He's our master of ceremonies tonight, doing a fantastic job as usual. So here we are. Here we are. We're looking good. We are looking at winning all 15 seats in this THA elections. And we are looking forward for your continued support as we go from place to place. So tonight we move you back to stage side, where we'll be able to follow the meeting out here at Silk Cotton Trace in the village of Bon Accord, corner of Bona Main Street and Silk Cotton Trace. We're going stage side. Have a good night. We'll be back shortly.
Bittersweet moment when we come together. But it is important, brothers and sisters, your overwhelming support in numbers and attendance must be converted to a vote come Monday, 12th January 2026. It is important, brothers and sisters, that we go early to the polls and we transfer this support to a vote. In spite of the electoral district that you may reside or the polling division, all of that is secondary. Depends on where you reside. You may not be able to directly vote for the person you would have liked to, but a vote for the anchor is a vote for the one you desire.
You respect that? You respect that?
You see, brothers and sisters, our numbers tonight, brothers and sisters, is confirmation that Tobago understands their assignment. You see, brothers and sisters, remember the Tobago People's Party is the only political entity in Tobago that is Tobago-centric. It's the only entity, brothers and sisters, where the loyalty, the dedication, and the allegiance is to the Tobago people and the matters that serves their interests. We say this without apology. And who don't like it, take it to the Lord in prayer. So we continue our sessions, brothers and sisters. When we come here, we educate, we elevate, and we emancipate. You see, there are some people in a red party who is going to Port of Spain to have a leader to lead them. Brothers and sisters, the last time I checked, and when I look at the registered address for the Tobago People's Party, it says Port Mall, Scarborough, Tobago. When I look at the registered address for the Red Party, it says number 1 Tranquility Street, Port of Spain. Brothers and sisters, for decades, Tobagonian has educated their children. We made sacrifices, And there is no iota of doubt, brothers and sisters, that right in Tobago, we have people able, people qualified, demonstrated and tried, and has the ability to represent their own. We don't need any entity outside of Tobago. We'll embrace them because we need their tourism dollars. This evening, brothers and sisters, we're here to continue the endorsement and the reporting of our candidates. Come in, brothers and sisters, to endorse your candidate for Bonaccord Crown Point. Is a young man who is making some waves in the Bethel, New Grange area. A family man, an international tour guide, a sportsman, a community activist. You know, we need to cut these qualifications in half when we on the table. But come in is your candidate and soon to be area rep for Bethel, New Grange, Darren Henry, brothers and sisters.
Good night, Bonaccord Crown Point. Good night, Bonaccord Crown Point. Good night, TPP family. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. A blessed New Year. Please allow me to stand on the already established protocols tonight. Tonight I speak especially to the young people of this island and to every Tobagonian who believes that tourism must do more than look good. It must work for our people.
You respect that. You respect that.
As the Tobago People's Party, currently entrusted with leading the Tobago House of Assembly, we are not starting from scratch. We are building forward with a clear plan. Our pathway for tourism is a pathway of empowerment, designed to involve Tobagonians directly in the island's tourism product so they can earn real income, build businesses, and realize their dreams. Some Tobagonians wake up every day with talents, but with limited opportunities, dreams, but no clear pathway realizing those dreams. But tonight, I bring a message of hope, a vision with a plan, an opportunity with accountability. This plan is called Sustainable Tourism. And under the Tobago's People's Party, tourism is not about hotels only. It is about people, it is about villages, it is about ownership.
You respect that. You respect that. You respect that.
Tourism must become the engine that employs our youth, revives our villages, and restores dignity to work. Under the Tobago's People's Party administration, tourism is about community-based initiatives, youth-driven involvement, and building local entrepreneurs. That means real opportunities in tour guiding. Now, tour guiding is a very lucrative business. We have approximately 265 species of birds on Tobago, and Trinidad is 16 times larger than Tobago, and they have 420 species. Work out the maths. Trinidad is 16 times larger than Tobago. They have 420 species, and we have 265 species of birds on the island. That is lucrative. Bird watching is a billion-dollar industry. Actually, for a bird watching trip in the rainforest, it's about $60 US a person. So there's a lot of opportunities for our young people to take up and to participate. So under the Tobago's People's Administration, tourism is about community-based initiatives, youth-driven involvement, and building local entrepreneurs. We are talking about upgrading infrastructure such as Buccoo Beach Facility, Store Bay Beach Facility, and Delaford Beach Facility, and construction the Louisdor Beach Facility, as well as village tourism upgrade across Tobago. There's a platform for vendors, guides, performers, small business, and young entrepreneurs to earn and grow. Tourism must honor our culture. Your culture is not a hobby. Your creativity is not a side hustle. It is economic power. Thanks very much. TPP believes in ownership. The people of Tobago, youths of Tobago, owning businesses and developing ideas, owning lands and owning their future. Because tourism works for everyone. Tourism have a lot of benefits for all of us. Because Tobago is we. Tourism have a lot of benefits for, especially in this Bonaccord area. Tobago is we. TPP tourism policy commits to growing community tourism to at least 8% of GDP, ensuring that small and medium businesses contribute up to 40% of our economy. That is not rhetoric, that is measurable targets. This means when a visitor comes to Tobago, they do not just see beaches, they meet our people, our culture, our village, and our youth. Tobago People's Party understand that idleness breeds despair, but purpose builds discipline. When young people are engaged, trained, and earn, crime can lose its grip in the community because Tobago is we. That is why tourism under the TPP is tied directly to youth training, skills certificate, and business financing. So a young Tobagonian can move from an idea, you have an idea, you could move from an idea to actually developing a business. Tourism must honor our culture. Tobago's People's Party is expanding festivals, heritage events, music, dance, food, and storytelling. Not a charity, but an economic activity that allows young creatives to earn from their talent. Youth culture is not a hobby. Youth creativity is not a side hustle. It is economic power. Tobago is we.
You respect that. You respect that.
And let me be clear to the youth of Tobago. TPP believes in ownership, people owning businesses, developing ideas, owning land, and owning your future. Tobago is we. But none of this happens without leadership that understands Tobago. None of this cannot happen without leadership that understands Tobago. That leadership exists in the Tobago's People's Party. A party born in Tobago. A party led by Tobagonians. A planning for Tobagonians. I guess you all didn't hear me. TPP is a party born in Tobago, led by Tobagonians, and planning for Tobagonians. We promise clear targets, measurable outcomes, and accountability to the people. So tonight, I ask the young people of Tobago, do you want a future of purpose, pride, and prosperity? To the young people, do you want a future of purpose, pride, and prosperity? If you want opportunity, vote Tobago People's Party. If you want your talent to be valued, vote the Tobago's People's Party. If you want tourism to work for villages, families, and youth, vote Tobago People's Party. Tobago is we. Because when tourism works, Tobago benefits. Benefits the fisherman in Canaan, the craft vendor in Crown Point, the tour guide in Roxborough, the guest house in Charlotteville. Remember, Tobago is we. Tobago People's Party is not just a party. It is a movement for ownership, dignity, and hope. Tobago is we. Tobago is we. Tobago is we. So ladies and gentlemen, on the 12th of January, when we go to the polls, go out early. Walk with your friend, walk with your neighbor, go out to the polls early on the 12th of January. We put in our X by the anchor, because the anchor holds. Tobago is we. So let's go out Monday 12th January and vote. Put our X by the anchor, because the anchor holds. We vote in TPP, the Tobago People's Party. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. I thank you.
This is the people's choice.
Happy New Year to you. This is Petal Ann Roberts, and I'm here in Silk Cotton Trace for the political meeting right here in Bonaccord, and the candidate is Nikita Percy. So we have just heard from Darren Henry, and we look forward to hearing from Keegan Denoon as well. Nikita Percy, who is the candidate for Bonaccord Crown Point, and of course the political leader of the Tobago People's Party. So we have just heard from Darren Henry, who presented on tourism and the opportunities for tourism. So we are now going to go stateside to hear the assessment of the candidate, and I suspect that we will now hear from the Honorable Member of Parliament for Tobago West, Joel Samson. So we'll hear from Samson, and he has endorsed the candidate Nikita Percy. So we will now hear from Keegan Denoon, the candidate for Buccoo Mount Pleasant, and we will now present to Tobago. Thank you.
Buccoo Mount Pleasant gets a new face. Keegan Denoon coming through, look out for the drive and pace. This opportunity, everybody agree. Tobago is we. Yes! Keegan Denoon, next level vision. Fresh young energy, driven by ambition. TPP is the party, we making the decision for a bright talking on a rapid transition.
TPP family, good evening. When I say the anchor, you say holds. The anchor, the anchor, the anchor. Permit me to recognize our political leader, the Honorable Farley Augustine. Permit me to also recognize all deputy political leaders. Our chairman, Ms. Ann Natasha II. Permit me to also recognize my other 13 comrades in this fight. Give them a round of applause tonight. But a special recognition to the man of the hour, Mr. Nikita Bounty Percy. Give him a round of applause. You see, brothers and sisters, I stand here this evening with one thing and one thing on my mind, and that is delivering for the people of Tobago. And I say it all the time, take no chances with your future. You see, this moment is not about personalities or politics as usual. This moment is about direction. It's about responsibility. It's about making sure the decision we take today improves the lives of Tobagonians tomorrow. You see, brothers and sisters, the TPP has laid out a clear, serious, and credible plan for Tobago's development. A plan rooted in evidence, guided by values, and focused on you, the people. Give the party a round of applause.
You respect that? You respect that?
But this evening, we are here to educate. We're not here to fight anybody. We are here to educate. And I want to focus on two priority areas. One, education, and two, economic opportunity. You see, we understand that education is not a simple sector. It's the foundation of every successful society. This administration understands that Tobago cannot develop if its people are not properly prepared. That is why educational reform is not about tinkering at the edges, but about transformation. And we are going to deliver for you an education system that recognizes that every child learns differently and every talent matters. That is a government working for you, the people of Tobago.
You respect that. You respect that.
And so we are going to modernize the curriculum, ensuring that our children would know about our history. Imagine going to school and learning about the history of everybody else except your own. And so when we educate our children and show them where we have come from, they would have a better understanding of what we are here fighting for today. A better, brighter future for all Tobagonians. And that is why the focus is on aligning education with skills needed in every sector. In tourism, in agriculture, in technology, in healthcare, and in the creative sector as well. You see, brothers and sisters, when young people graduate, they must be equipped not just with certificates, but with confidence, competence, and choice, but more so with opportunity for amazing employment. This is how we would keep our talent. This is how we would keep our families. This is how we would empower our families. And this is how we would build a brighter future for all Tobagonians.
You respect that. You respect that.
But we would all agree that education is not enough if people cannot find employment. And that is why economic growth under this government is not about headlines, but about households. The focus is clear. Growth that creates meaningful job opportunities. And when our political leader speaks about ensuring that the minimum wage is $5,500 per person on this island, you recognize that this is an administration that cares about you, the people of Tobago.
You respect that. You respect that.
You see, because when there is better employment, people are allowed to plan better. You are allowed to support your families better. And you are allowed to have even better dignity as a people. This government is expanding public-private partnerships, unlocking investments, and supporting local entrepreneurs, so that when the businesses grow, they can employ more Tobagonians. And as Ms. Orr says, a rising tide lifts all boats. So we would all rise together. And crucially, support is being provided to small and medium enterprises, because local businesses succeed, a community would also thrive. More investments into the community. But more so, brothers and sisters, economic growth must be felt in villages, not just in offices. It must show up in your paychecks, not just on policy papers. And that is the approach we have taken as an administration, an approach to supporting every individual, every household, and every child. When a government can put as part of their blueprint ensuring that they support every child from the time they are born to the age of 5 years old, that is a government that is working on behalf of the people of Tobago.
You respect that. You respect that.
So, brothers and sisters, as I close, I want to remind you that Tobago's future will not be built on noise or division. It will be built on clear priorities, serious leadership, and consistent delivery to the people of Tobago.
You respect that. You respect that. You respect that.
And I can stand proudly here this evening saying that you have chosen the best in Nikita Percy to be your next representative, ensuring that you have positioned him to seek your interests and to seek the betterment of the people of Tobago.
You respect that. You respect that. You respect that.
So with 9 more days to go, brothers and sisters, let us stay focused on what matters. Let us continue to build. Let us continue to deliver for Tobago. And as I always say, forward ever, No retreat. No retreat. We will continue making Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. I thank you.
The vibe is strong, we not waiting around. Man, rise up, you can rise up.
Thank you, Brother Denoon, thank you.
Buccoo Mount Pleasant, get silent.
If I'm to summarize.
Yes. Mr. Denoon, being his own clinical self, a rising tide lifts all boats. Something that was emphasized earlier and is emphasized again. This Tobago People's Party is about helping every single Tobagonian to lift their standards, to be able to realize and self-actualize. So we are pressing warm here at the corner of Silcott and Main Street in Bonaccord. We have the faithful. Just tell Tobago good night. Tell Tobago good night. Camera, eh?
Yes, Tobago. It is a wonderful good night to Tobago.
All right. So on stage we have now Joel Notsi, Samson, the representative in our parliament for Tobago West, and he's about to share his thoughts with the crowd. We're going stage side. Over to stage side.
Allow me to stand on the already established protocols. Bonaccord Crown Point is love. Bonaccord Crown Point is blue. So don't worry about all them flags they're putting up the place. We got bury them flag the 12th of January. Bonaccord Crown Point, we have a golden opportunity to elect a son of the soil, a man of integrity, a man of honor, a humble individual, a grounded individual, someone that has supported us in this community in various spheres. And on the 12th of January, make no mistake, when you head into the polls from 6 a.m. in the morning, ram the X by the anchor, ram the X by Nikita Percy.
You respect that.
I need to address a few things tonight because those on the other side don't seem to learn. They don't know that silence is golden. And when you choke a ants patch, you just raise the nest. So I listen to them talk. And it's a one. She begged to be on the campaign right now because they didn't want she. But all of a sudden, after she disappeared the 29th of April, she appeared on a platform last night. What she could appear to tell us? As I told her the first night, I buried you in the political grave in a cemetery on the 28th of April, but you're looking to push back out your head. So I'm going to do like a turtle tonight and pull back in your head. Because she continued to talk. But this time, let you know when she talk up the billy, she had to pay it. Because she's roaming chamfer, talking chamfer. She liked to talk too much. If she wanted to talk, she could have represented the people at Crumstain when they were being moved from their lands to facilitate the airport development. But she was silent. You know why she was silent? Because the locust and the canker worm was eating out with money, and she was benefiting from that, so she had nothing to say. There was dancing and jumping and saying, we saved this amount of money, but that money bust up between all of them, so they full their pocket. So she didn't care about the people. Earlier morning, they come to break down some houses. Imagine in Tobago, all these years we live in here, you see Ching Long, Hu and Ching Hao, toting thing out of people's house and putting it in the rain. Where was the MP then? Where was Shamfa Kojo then? She was silent. She didn't appear, but she wanted to tell me to appear. But you know what I did? I appeared on the 28th of April. I appeared on the 23rd of May. And I have appeared again on the TPP platform to let them know that TPP is the way to go. I could never understand somebody like to chat so much. You had an opportunity to chat for the people, but you didn't do that. But who was there from sunup to sundown in the pajamas? Nutsi was there with the people, fighting with them, and I continue to fight for the people that were relocated to Shervan and Canobe. Also, allow me to address something else in the room, because two things I hate are a liar and a thief, and they are both. Because they will come on the platform and watch you in your face and lie to you blatantly. They have been spewing lies on their platform, and they have been talking about the closing down URP and CPEP. I want to tell the people of Tobago that URP and CPEP is under the remit of the Tobago House of Assembly and not under a political contract.
You respect that?
So when in Trinidad it was a political contract, Tobago is different. And I want to guarantee you, I assure you tonight, as your member of parliament, we will ensure that URP and CPEP continues to run. And if you look at the blueprint plan, your pay will skyrocket. They're also on the platform talking about Trinidad contractors. Trinidad contractors in the Tobago space is nothing new. Because if you look back in time, they have an individual among them that executed a lot of contracts in Tobago. Almost 90% of them failed. I remember in April that certain man said, I am the mayor of this tongue. I don't know if it was the tongue in his mouth or the tongue where he was living, but since then, he's quiet. All of them have gone silent. So when they come to you and say to you that Trinidad contractors come in and get the money in Tobago, it is nothing new. Trinidad contractors have been in this space for years. And then, one more thing I want to address, because tonight is about Bounty, it's not about me. But you have to address certain things because they will fester in the space. The one that is going up against my brother, that will get one of the finest cocktail on the 12th of January, has been spewing lies as well. Because anybody knows Joel not see Samson, know he's a man of heart, care and passion for the people. So when you're on the platform saying, I did nothing, I wonder where he resides. Because when we look at the infrastructural development across the electoral district, second to none. But it's not all about infrastructural development alone. You have to develop the social fabric as well. You have to develop the young people. You have to develop the people, because if the people are not developed, the community fails. So I have been working hard, assisting young persons in gaining employment to build themselves, whether it's in the public sector, the private sector. I have been assisting churches, I have been assisting schools, I have been assisting sporting clubs across the island. And many of times I do it, it's out of pocket. I understand that they say, I never helped the football team and the field hasn't been fixed. Remedial works are started on the field. And for all and sundry to know, when I was the secretary at Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, I supported the 1976 FC Phoenix team to the tune of 400,000 TT dollars. So how I do nothing? Recently gone talking again. We had some primary school football finals in Trinidad. And they just like to lie and lie and lie and talk out of turn and don't know nothing. The teams from Tobago was coming back after being victorious. I received a call at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Mr. Samson, the teams are coming in on a 6-something flight, and we would like to celebrate them as young Tobagonians doing excellent. I picked up my phone and I made calls to ensure that there was a cultural activity waiting for them to be there at the A&R Robinson. But the one that going against jump up on a platform and say, when he watch, he ain't see the representative, so he run down there. What happened down there was due to Mr. Samson's work.
You respect that?
So when they come to you and tell you, we want you to vote us and they want your support, reject them. Because on the 12th of January, there's only one choice, and that choice is Nikita Percy. So I want all you to raise all your flags, come forward, blow your horn for the man that we're going to elect into office on the 12th of January. I now introduce to you, coming to the stage, Nikita Percy. I thank you.
Selector, turn up the rhythm. Milford Court, Far Roads, Lava Ground, Silk Cotton, Merchant Man Drive, the whole of Court, Point, this is the sound. One love, one mission. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hear the call of the people, the voice loud and clear. One Court, Ground Point, we cast out the fear. Nikita Percy, him step up to the task. A new day, a dawn, no time to wear a mask. From the ground, him rise up. A true man of the style, ready to put in the work, ready for the tile. The TPP, but
family! We're 60,000 strong tonight. We're 60,000 strong tonight. This spot that you're standing on wasn't just chosen just so, you know. I didn't just tell them I want a meeting in Silcotton Trace, you know. You know what I thought about? When I was a little boy just like this, down there on the ground. You see this, that street like there? My mother used to bring me out here to listen to those politicians speak. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should grow. So when he is old, he will not what? That is why I come back right here under that street right here. Because that's what the Bible says to do. Train them up so they'll come back right there. Don't matter how far they stray. If you have a child that's straying, don't worry about that, they're going to come back. See that teaching I give them? They will always remember that. Allow me to stand on all protocols already observed. Good evening to the people of Crown Point, Bonaccord, and Silcotton Trace, and all you from across the island that have visited us here tonight. Good night to you. Tonight I stand before you, not just as your nominated candidate for the upcoming THA election, but as a son of this soil. I was born and raised right here to the end of the street. Just as the street reached Tobago Road, 2 houses down, a little board house, with my 2 parents and my 4 siblings. This community raised me. This community helped shape my values, my work ethics, my belief that when we care for one another, there is nothing we cannot overcome or accomplish together. I know our streets. I know our families. I know our people and young people, their energy, their talent, and also their frustration. And I believe deeply that our youths are not a problem to be fixed, but a promise to be fulfilled once we give them the right tools. This is why one of my strongest commitment to this community is to the youths, to create real lasting opportunities for them to develop and flourish the right way right here, home in this village. The reopening of the Canaan Bonaccord Trade Center must be more than just an idea or a building.
You respect that. You respect that.
It must become a hub for enhancement of skills, talent, innovation, and purpose. A place where young people can learn a trade, develop practical skills, and prepare themselves for meaningful work in a changing world. Sustainable development begins when we equip our people with tools to last a lifetime. But skills alone are not enough. We must also nurture creativity and ambition. We need you to take those skills and turn them into a viable source of income.
You respect that. You respect that.
I will seek out entrepreneurship training programs that will help turn ideas into business and dreams into livelihood. Our young people should not feel that success only exists beyond our shores. Success must be built right here in Bonaccord, in Crown Point, in Silcotton Trace. Moreover, I must also mention the construction of a new ECC center for the children of Crown Point, Bonaccord, and Canaan. I have listened to many of you complain about having to commute outside of this community to find preschool for your children, your young ones that is not fair, that is not fair. This is a big developmental community. Let us just say to the private providers of our community, thank you for your tremendous service. The government will not always be able to afford schools in every community, and your service will always be needed.
You respect that. You respect
However, our community represents one of the largest populations on the island, and all our children deserve the best early education, whether they can afford it or not.
You respect that. You respect that.
They need a state-of-art facility, well-trained teachers, a good start curriculum and seamless education. Research has proven that quality early childhood education produces lifelong learners who are critical thinkers and productive nation builders. I will sit and discuss needs to this community with those in charge at the Division of Education to ensure that our children get what they deserve. I want to take 1 second here, and I want you all to listen to me. I want to give a special thank you to this administration led by Farley Chavez Augustine.
You respect that?
You see this little village, Bonaccord, Crown Point area, this little street here? We had some people in the back where the airport was situated. And they move us. They move them, scatter them. They weren't well compensated. Some of them can't even get into a new home as yet. But you know what this administration did? He see through that injustice. He said, you know what? We are going to provide for each and every one of you. We're going to take care of you. And I really have to say thank you on behalf of this village of Canaan, Bonaccord, Crown Point, to the administration that took their time and take the effort to place them in homes outside of Canaan, Bonaccord. Thank you, Mr. Augustine, and your administration. I want to just touch on tourism because I'm going to talk about Storby and that facility. And last night I spoke about, enhancing infrastructure. And Storby is one of the points. As we anticipate the upgrade of Storby Beach facility, we will ensure that the benefits reach our community. This development should translate into jobs, training, and real opportunities for our young men and women and adults, so that growth is not just visible, but felt in every household. And to our young farmers, you are essential. We need young people to step up with the desire to plant and grow something. When you plant, you are doing more than just farming. You are feeding families, strengthening our island and preserving our independence. I want to see agriculture valued again, supported again, and embraced by the next generation. And I will be right there in full support, the right people, and the tools to start up. If you listen to the blueprint that was launched on Sunday, if you listen to that blueprint, the Chief Justice made it clear, the Chief Secretary made it clear that every young farmer, 35 years and under, will be able to come in with their documents, receive a grant of over $100,000 for a startup. You understand what I'm saying? These are opportunities. Young people of Bonaccord, Crown Point, this is an opportunity for us. This is an opportunity for us to take farming to the next level. Don't only study the $100,000 that they're going to give us. I want you to study what it can do for this village, what it could do for the island of Tobago, agriculture. If we are looking at tourism and being sustainable as a people, we must step up our game. And not only in personal gains, but what we can give back to this community as we step up our game. None of this can be done alone. We need a business community to step forward, to mentor, to invest, and to support youth development and family stability. We need parents, educators, entrepreneurs, farmers, and workers pulling in the same direction. Community progress requires all hands on deck. This is our home. This future belongs to all of us. As I said in my previous speech, when elected, I would be meeting and discussing and collaborating with the relevant bodies for proper roads, drainage, water supply, and for the needs of our fisher folks. But there are a lot of other initiatives we can come together and execute using resources we have available right here in this community. When we come together, when we believe in our youth, support our families, and commit to share growth, we build more than just infrastructures. We build hope, we build resilience, We build a future worthy of the next generation. This is your Tobago People Party, where Tobago is all of we. Every voice matters. Every contribution counts. Every talent and investment is important. On Monday, the 12th of January 2026, come out in your numbers and vote for Tobago. Vote for your humble servant, Nikita Raymond Bounty Gomaldo Percy. And together, we will move this community. We will move Tobago upward and forward. And we will continue to work side by side for a better people and a better place that we could love and call home. As I come to an end, I want to say thank you for your words of support, each and every single one of you. Every night I come to approach the podium, everybody will shake my hand. They will say, go out there. They will say, do your best. They will say, you have it, you have it, you have it. And I want to say tonight, thank you to each and every single one of you who supported me. And to my villagers who pledged your support to my campaign. It means the world to my team and I. But election and won on election day just like that. So I am holding you to your words tonight. Come out and vote for me. Vote for me is a vote for integrity. A vote for me is a vote for honesty. A leader who will fight and work hard for you. A leader who will ensure every voice is heard and every opportunity meets everyone, especially the most vulnerable among us. On January 12, 2026 at 6 a.m., make yourself present and at your respective polling division and vote for TPP. Vote for Farley Augustine administration. Vote for the anchor. Vote for what? Vote for what? Vote for what? Vote for our boy Nikita Raymond Percy. And on the evening of the 12th, around 6:30 p.m., we will meet in the streets to celebrate the victory. A victory won by you, the people of Canaan, Bonaccord, Crown Point. We have an opportunity now as a people of Tobago. You see us here? 60,000 strong. This is our time. It's a time that we claim Tobago as Tobagonians. It is time that we stand up and say, hey, enough is enough. We're taking back what is ours. We ain't leaving nothing for nobody else. So when they come with you and telling you all kind of ning, 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 ning in your ears, as you used to say, hey, Tobago is for Tobagonians. And we ain't leaving nothing to chance. So on the 12th of January, we're going out and vote. We're going to vote for the anchor. We're going to vote for TPP. We're going to vote for Farley Chavez Augustine administration. Vote for the anchor. I thank you, Canaan and Bonaccord. I thank you, my villagers. And I accept your love and appreciation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
People, the voice loud and clear. Bonaccord, Crown Point, we cast out the fear. Nikita Percy, him step up to the task. And you, they are done, no time to wear a mask from the browning right.
Let's hear it for you.
Ready to put in.
Let's hear it for your area representative. Brothers and sisters, as we move on tonight, remember your symbol is leaders, brothers and sisters, becomes great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. We have a leader, brothers and sisters. When the former and the Red Party came to rob the people of their property, he came and he stood in the gap. That leader, brothers and sisters, insisted that Tobagonians must be dealt with decently. Brothers and sisters, your leader for this era, your leader for this century, your leader for this time, the Honorable Farley Farley Augustine.
Now we got I'm holding on in order to stay around in a life there be balance. For it is nature's way until judgment day. Weakness ain't got a chance. Playing some cause I realize the price little one must pay to keep the big one in paradise. This torment and misery all day. Destruction of the weak is nature's plan. The humble and the meek must understand. This day of the strong man is the devil's day. Today will right the ground when the master plays.
Good night, Bonaccord. Good night, Crown Point. Good night, Tobago. Yeah, we're looking good at Silk Cotton Trace tonight. I want us to acknowledge our chairman, Miss Second, who is here with us. And I want us to make some extra special noise for Nikita Bounty Percy. You know, I'm listening to Percy tonight. I'm listening to Percy tonight, and I can't believe Percy has only been on a political stage for just about a month. Percy tonight sung as though he has been in the politics for the last 5-10 years. Make some noise for the next era representative for Bonaccord, Crown Point, Nikita Bounty Percy. I like that Mr. Percy spent some time this evening talking to a lot of the issues in the blueprint and how it will impact you, how it will impact our young people. He spoke to you about the pledges concerning young farmers, youth farmers, and how we will support you. He spoke to you about what we plan to do for tourism and sustainable tourism at that. He spoke to you about how we plan to transform our built environment and how we plan to invest in public infrastructure. And tonight, I want to talk to you about how we utilize this concept called public-private partnerships to build out Tobago. And I want us to pay attention tonight because every government will come into office with huge plans, big plans. You want to see Tobago look a certain way. You want to see Tobago feel a certain way. You want to see nice things built. But the reality is, and I don't want you to leave with the wrong idea, the reality is no government could build it with government money alone. Because there's never ever enough, and there will never ever be enough to build all the things that we want. And so to get it done, it means that the government must partner with the private sector and private citizens to get some of the work done. It means that if the government and the community and private citizens come together and everybody pitch in the same way we just pitch in with a Susu, in the same way we just pitch in with a Lenhan, then we will actually get a lot more work done. and we achieve the deliverables. And so when we say Tobago is we are talking about how all of us can contribute towards building out this island called Tobago. Now the Tobago People's Party came into office. And when we look at how these fellas down the road were squeezing us, not giving us the resources, sending the money late, ignoring our calls, our emails, our pleadings. We go into meeting and they're nodding their head like a dashboard puppy. And by the time I reach Tobago, they just ignore you all over again. We decided that as a government, if we are to build out this island, that we have to use resources outside of the regular government budget line to get things done and partner with the private sector. And so you have to understand that when those on the other side are critical about how private sector is working with Tobago and working with the THA, is because they really don't love Tobago. They don't love this island. And over the last 4 years, I have encountered people who really, really love this island. And I'll start with a simple example. Those bus sheds that they are talking now. I mean, for years, the bus sheds leaking. For years, the glass break. For years, commuters complaining. For years, they had a system where a man who was representing this same area, he was going around billing bus sheds for pound and crown, for big money, for tens of thousands of dollars. And guess what TPP did? We came on the scene and got those bus sheds built for free by using a modality called public-private partnership. We give the companies free and open access to the bus sheds to advertise, and they in turn fix up the bus shed. You, the taxpayer, not paying for it, but the private companies investing in the community that is already investing in them. So when you hear them knocking the bus sheds and hating the bus sheds, it's because they wish they had the opportunity to give out a contract for big money that they could get kickback from. But this is not the party of kickback. This is the party of deliverance to the people of Tobago, and we will deliver to the people of Tobago without requiring a kickback. I mean, the latest one of those bus sheds at Scarborough just came on the scene. In fact, not even officially open, because they're still installing elements in it. It's not the THA money spent there, you know. It's not the THA who spend the money to fix that. Those two bus sheds that were there, I mean, not asking anybody, because I used to stand up there and catch car and catch bus to go to Speyside and to go home. With my briefcase, with my suit on, sun or rain, right there I used to stand up. When you look at the bus shed that was there, the roof gone, a piece of plyboard choking on top, the seats gone. And that is what we inherited. And a private company decided, look, we have an idea. We want to have a smart bus shed. We want it installed in Scarborough. And if you like the idea, then we could replicate it across the island. So they went and got 2 shipping containers. They carried up by a man, by a company in Lambo. The company in Lambo put on all the fancy glass. They put in AC. They put in a nice seat. They're going to install internet, free Wi-Fi in the bus shed. They put TV screens in the bus shed. Because they say, when you sit down there waiting on transport, we don't have a bus terminus. Bus terminus breakdown since 1997. I want you to understand, I was still in first form, looking to go to second form when that bus terminus got damaged by an earthquake. I remember, because whenever I miss Shugimi Maxi early in the morning those days, I used to have to go down by the bus terminus and fight up with people like Margaret Jack to catch a bus to go country. And if you know who Margaret Jack was, she would sit down there every day, her frog tail throw between her legs, and you can't get on that bus before Margaret Jack. And when the bus driver pull up, wherever Margaret Jack sitting, she not even coming in the line. They had some narrow metal cues with some BRC that used to give rusty stain on the clothes. That was the bus terminus. And that breakdown since 1997. We are now in 2025. And PNM run this island for 21 years and never seek to build or rebuild the bus terminus. It took them more than half of the 21 years to build back the library. And now they are talking a private company that giving a smart transit hub for free. How could that make sense? And how could these people claim that they love Tobago? They don't love this island. And so that transit hub, that smart transit hub is in town, going up right now. It's not even the THA, it's not even the THA doing it. It's a private company. And that's because we have been able to say to Tobagonians, you have to reinvest in your society. You can't have a company. You always getting contracts from the THA. You're always selling goods and services to Tobagonians. Tobagonians spending their money by your firm. But you can't come back and just fix up a little bus shed. You can't come back and fix up a little side of street. You can't give back to a community. Because this Tobago People's Party is not a party of kickback. We want companies and businesses to give the kickback to the community, to give the kickback to the villages, to give the kickback to the people of Tobago. Contribute back to your island. That's how you build a society. So let them embark on no bus shed because they didn't even build the bus terminus. And they had years to do it. They had years to do it. And so as an administration, while we are working on the plans for the bus terminus, and when you drive above Works Hill, you will see some of the plans going up there, right? We have already earmarked that piece of land behind the Scarborough Library, between the Scarborough Library and the Board Mall, between the Scarborough Library and where old FCB Bank was, to begin to rebuild the bus terminus. We also have an eye set on the lands opposite, called the Garden Side Car Park. So we do dual facilities. We take care of retail. We take care of getting the bank back down to Tobago. We take care back to Scarborough, sorry, downtown Scarborough. We take care of ensuring we have some office space there. Because I can't preside over Tobago. When I got Trinidad, they have what? Fancy government campus plaza. They have car park. They have offices there. They have fancy restaurants there. They have immigrations and customs and excise and all kind of fancy office accommodated there. Because that was good for Trinidad based on Manning vision. And somehow we must be contented to wait for the bus in a broken down bus shed and that be okay. Tobagonians deserve better. And the Tobago People's Party, we have been giving Tobagonians better. And we are going to continue to use that modality because there are some public services that the government, the THA, does not have to manage itself. That we can partner with people who could actually produce the item properly for the island, make some money off of it, that's fine. But you, the people, have access to the service. You have access to the service. And so those bus sheds are just a foretaste of the kinds of public-private partnerships that we want to have. Because that same bus terminus idea that we have, we may never get all the funding we need in the next 4 years. But who says a private company can't invest in that and make back the money by way of rent, make back the money from retail, and make back the money from ensuring that every time commuters pass through, they spend some money? Who says that a private firm can't work with the THA to build a car park in Scarborough? You realize that the wrecking service slowed down since we come into office? Because we understand that Scarborough does not have sufficient parking space. And until the THA provides sufficient parking space, where we going with Rekha? Let the police hold their hands and give people a chance. Because we have to provide for the city of Scarborough adequate parking. And that's why this is a call for all Tobagonians to come on board. This is a call for those of you with capital and with investments to come on board. You might be living outside in the diaspora. You might be living outside in the cold. You might have done well for yourself. You might be a multi-millionaire. You might have companies abroad. Come home. You are Tobagonian still. I know you don't see your Tobagonian family members who live abroad as outsiders. I know you see them as family. And what we want from the diaspora is more than barrel. What we want is more than a little change sent through Western Union and MoneyGram. What we want is you to come home and invest in your island called Tobago. There is a place in Tobago for members of our diaspora who make it big abroad to come home and invest and be part of the public-private partnership modality being run by the Tobago House of Assembly. You have to be a part of that. You have to be a part of that. And so, it is not that the THA, and I want to make this clear, is giving away Tobago assets to private citizens. It's the THA actually saying, Tobagonians, you have the capital to invest in your island. We are making it possible for you to invest, for you to earn from it, because I am of the belief that every Tobagonian here should have an opportunity to make themselves a millionaire too. That is not for one class of people, or for people that look a certain way, or for people who hear straighter than mine. For children with 4C here are supposed to become millionaires too, and driving Benz and Bima too. And when we say Tobago is we, it's about a dream where all of our young people have equal opportunity to ascend the ladder, the social ladder, and do good for themselves. So what's wrong with we? What's wrong with we? We got born and raised with latrine and live with latrine all our life. We got born and raised in boardhouse, falling apart and living that all our life. Tobagonians, private citizens, you must have a part of this economy. And part of our challenge as an island is that our entire economy, for the most part, is being run, being driven by THA and government spend. That is not sustainable. The day the THA can't afford to spend money, the economy will collapse. We'll have mass unemployment. And to prevent that from happening and to create a sustainable economy, we have to drive growth within the private sector, and we have to give the private sector a chance to be part of the development plan of the island of Tobago. So when you listen to the blueprint, it wasn't just about what the THA led by the TPP will do for you. It's about what you can also do for yourselves as we together build out the greatest little island on the planet. And so let me move to another example of public-private partnership. I spoke about it down at Mount Pleasant, but I'll talk about it here again because this community is impacted by the propaganda. The PNM is trying to say that we give away no man's land to a private citizen. Not Nagoso. It is untrue. Not Nagoso. Again, a private citizen who made millions right here in Tobago as a developer, make money off of you, the citizens, selling you apartments, selling you house, selling you condo. Right in the Buccoo area, he have a palatial, an expansive apartment complex. The humble gentleman came to the THA, and you see, when we do things like this, we destroy and defame the reputation of honorable people, and that is unfair. If you want bar talk, Farley, I put myself in politics expecting you to bar talk me, but don't treat private citizens that way. My shoulders broad, I could take anything, I could take any old talk, but leave private citizens out of the bacchanal. The man looked at what's happening in no man's land. He said, listen, People selling food, great. People selling drinks, excellent. People at water sport, even better. Thousands of visitors going across there, we love that. But you don't have any facilities across there. And I said to him, I said, but we have an environmental challenge. Because I am not going to approve or agree to anybody going and just put up some big concrete structure on no man's land. Or taking up the sand. Because as it is now, based on the season and tide and so on, you'll get more beach area or less beach area. So you can't approve no building on that spit of sand that encloses the lagoon. So he said, look, let me offer the people at Tobago some kind of facility. At least they'll get washroom facility. They'll get to wash their hands. They get to sell their food safely. And it's a win-win. But I want one thing from the THA. I said, what's that? The THA will have to maintain it. Because if I give it for free, I could potentially apply to write it off when I do my tax returns. Because I am giving back to the community. But I don't want to be burdened with the task of maintaining it year on year on year. Isn't that fair enough? But the THA still ain't sign off. The THA ain't tell nobody that to leave no man's land. The THA ain't write nobody no letter. The THA ain't tell nobody you can't sell anymore. All the THA said to the gentleman is, you have to go and talk to the people who just sell down there and give us a good proposal. Let me see what the design going to look like. Because remember, there are some things we will not approve or agree with. I don't know how that translates into the people that down there can't sell down there again. And they have to be kicked off. In this silly season, don't let people give you a scratch bush and tell you that scratch bush good for your health. Rub it on your skin, it's good for your face. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them trick you in this season. Don't be fooled. If you are to be removed from any state property, you can only be removed by being written to formally. It can't happen word of mouth. So if Chief Sec office never write you, and you will get a letter with a signature from the Director of Land Management or from the Chief Administrator, not even me. If you ain't get no letter like that, how you arrive at the conclusion that you're being put out? Don't let them red people fool you. The only good red thing we have down Strawberry is red mango. Forget them people there. Them red thing, they're not good. Throw them away. You could stick to red mango, but you don't want them red people there. Don't let them trick you in this season. And I am committing to the people who ply their trade down there. I am committing to the people down there that my office wouldn't just allow the private donor to engage you. I will send staff from my office to sit down with you, work out the plan, approve the design with you in mind, you being at the table. And after design is approved, we make sure EMA is in the room and town country planning is in the room and all the environmentalists in the room. So because I ain't doing nothing down there that will disrupt the environment down there. This is not them who wanted to come and mash up the hairy crab them to build their own hotel for their own friends and them. This is about building something to ensure that the people who ply their trade down there can do so with dignity and respect. So forever, you got sell on that tent, on a little table, and as a matter of fact, people down there complain to me. They say, listen, we just use fold-up tables, but because of the seawater, after a while, you don't even know, your food on the table and the legs of the table just dry rot, rusty or drop, all your food drop in the sand, right? The tents, after a while, the tents start to look shabby. The question is where they're washing their hands, where people using a bathroom, but food selling there. What if somebody gets sick down there? What if some important visitor gets sick there? They go sue the hell out of all our way, and all of us will have to pay. And this administration is about developing facilities to ensure you can continue to ply your trade, you can grow as an entrepreneur, you can become a millionaire too from right down there. We are supporting you. That is our dream for you. So when we say Tobago is we, it's not for me to just earn, it's not for me to just collect a nice salary from you at the end of the month. It's about how do we ensure every single Tobagonian gets an opportunity. And so there's nothing to be afraid. using the modality that is public-private partnership. Because sometimes we have to come together in order to make things happen for the community. Look at the pantent down there. As they see truck, they jump out and start to level allegations. We give our contract to Trinidadians again. That time, not a single THA contract was given out for the pantent. Because that's how they operate. Not on facts, but on fiction. Not on truth, but on fables. Them people better than Anansi. And anybody who knows, Sister Annette here, anybody who knows about Anansi know you don't trust that spider. You have to take off your rubber ding ding and slap that spider and kill that spider. You don't trust that spider. There's a trickster. And so you should not allow them to trick you in this season. Not this season at all. But you see, this TPP administration, we have also, and Percy spoke about it, we are also concerned about how government treats you for government projects. We are not the ones who came down here and kick you off a land at your own. Kick you off a land where never string tie. Nobody on Strawberry Local Road should vote for PNM. Not one person. And I'll say this boldly tonight, if they kick you off of your land down there, and they underpay you for your land down there, and you still go and vote for them, you deserve the underpayment you get. Because you're actually voting for the man and the woman who punishes you, who don't like you. So when they're talking about who want to take people off our land, look the monstrosity down there. Look how much families that take off our land for that down there. How much are we old people die off because they couldn't take the pressure waiting on the money down there. And it's when we came into office, we said, listen, don't pay us no big money. No big money for no land. We're reducing it from $50 a square foot to $15 a square foot. This TPP administration did that. When we came into office, we said to the people down there, listen, if you don't have all the money to pay us up front, guess what? Pay us as small as $100 when the month come. And you could pay we, and when you pass on, your child could pay we. When they pass on, their grandparents could pay we. But take as long as you want. Pay we little, and whenever you don't pay, you don't pay. Because we're not pressuring you to pay all now to get access to the land to start to build. There's a way some people start to build down there. And then on top of that, when we look at some families, you know, we just live in Tobago. You're going 1 yard and think it's one family. Sometimes it's 10 families living in 1 yard. All the brothers and sisters cut up, build a little piece, build a little piece, build a little piece. And those wicked people who are supposed to understand the nuances of Tobago culture, because the Prime Minister grew up in Tobago, the MP grew up in Tobago understanding that culture. And they who are supposed to understand it and tell him, but look, when you're going a yard in Tobago, when they think you're dealing with one family, it might be 2 or 3. So instead of compensating one alone and not compensating the others, or splitting it up so small, pay the people their money. Instead, they sit down there in cabinet and watch Imbert laugh and joke about saving $40+ million from paying the people who they took the airport from. I want you to vote against the PNM because you could have been $40 million+ richer.
Respect that. You respect that.
And I see Pollard here, and I want to say this to the face. If it was Andre Montaigne and they own the land, they would get every single cent they want. If the people who own the land was a 1%er, that they look like me, they would get every cent they want. But because you are poor black Tobagonian, they feel you're undeserving of what you deserve for your land and what your land is truly worth. And now you're catching your tail to build back your house because they underpay you. And on top of that, you know what this administration did? When you went for lawyer, because Trinidad and Tobago's laws concerning a compulsory acquisition are pretty strict and straightforward, and they're not in favor of the citizen. It basically says any piece of land, any property the government wants, for any public value, they could get it. You can't even challenge them on getting it. You just have to hope they pay you enough. And when citizens from this area, residents from this area, went to court and had lawyer fees trying to fight the thing. You know what this administration said? Which is unbelievable. We said, although we know you were fighting the case against the state, we got to pay your lawyer fees. And we took that burden away from them. And then part of the process, those who were waiting long to negotiate, they just take the check and put it with the court and say, whenever you're ready for your money, go by the court for your check. You know what this THA did? We paid for the legal fees for people to go and get the check out of the courthouse so they could begin to rebuild. This is an administration that cares about the people of Bonaccord, Crown Point, and I don't want you to ever forget who put you off a land, who put you out of your birthright, who dig up your navel string and toss it away, who take your property and give the Chinese to trample all over it. I don't want you to forgive them in this season. They must be punished for what they did to you. And while they were doing that, you had an area representative only smiling like a canary cat, not doing one thing for the people in this area, not one thing. Yet he feels he's the mayor of this area. Boy, you are not the mayor of this area. We beat you in December 2021. We beat you when it came up in April again last year. And we will beat you this coming election on January 12, 2026. You don't call the shots in this area. We burned down that Jacob ladder a long time. There is no ladder for you. We burn it down. You don't call the shots in this area. There is a new boss in town. And let everybody know that bounty is in town.
We respect that.
And come the 12th of January 2026, we are putting a bounty out on the heads of those that put you off of your land and trying to trick you now. And that bounty is that we are voting for Nikita Percy. Nikita Percy, the anchor, the anchor, the anchor. Finally, Bonaccord, Crown Point. In many ways, you have taken shame out of the eyes of Tobago. Look at our city of Scarborough. Now look at the development that has happened along the corridor going towards the old airport. All of that is private development. That is not even THA development. That's private development. And that's why you must have a THA that respects, honors, and allows for private development to take place. That's private development. That's Bonaccord, Crown Point people using their land assets to create a part of Tobago that we can all be proud of. When you're going through Scarborough in the night, all now, everything closed down. You're lucky if you see the gyro man open. Everything closed down. All the life is where? Down on this end. We have watched how all the shopping migrated out of Scarborough. We have watched how people down here have been enterprising and entrepreneurial. We have watched how the West Side people, the West Side posse, have used the properties bequeathed unto them from their relatives, from their dead relatives, from their ancestors, and made the best out of it. Drive along that Strawberry Local Road. Business after business after business. And that's why when we were on Canaan came the Friday before, they tried to open the unfinished airport. And he said, we have to widen the Strawberry Local Road. I said, how are we doing that? He said, we have to take some more lands. I said, well, you want to tell the people you're taking the lands and then come back to me. I'm not in that conversation. And that's what started the conversation between me and NITCO and me and Airport Authority, for putting a road on the other side of Ravenels, behind Ravenels, so that we'll create a roundabout. So when they come down the new road through Friendship and you're coming to the airport or driving westward, you will literally drive around Apex and drive to the airport up to this junction there, Gaskin Bay Road. And if you're going east, then you use a one-way straight up. So we create a roundabout around the mangrove without disturbing the mangrove, without destroying Ravenels and destroying any entrepreneurs in that space. That is how we do development. I started that conversation with NITCO because they build the airport without planning. Every time it rains heavy now, flood on Strawberry Local Road. Because they build the airport, block off all the arteries for the drainage, carrying the water out to the mangrove. So all the water now stationary on Tobago local road. That's the next problem we have to fix. Every time PNM have power, they create mess that somebody else has to come and fix. Every time. Eric Williams spent decades here, and by the time he and Chambers done, they nearly killed Robbie trying to fix the problem they created. And then Manning came in, problems again. They tried to kill, if they could have killed Baz Diopan, they would have killed him. But he had to come and rescue. And then we had this Bobby Head from Mason Hall. And I'm not talking about Whitey. And now, all of a sudden, then opposition, they have all the answers. While when they were in government, they were punishing people like me and you more. While they were in government, they didn't care about people like me and you. But all of a sudden, they care. Care what? Bonaccord, Crown Point, we are not going to be fooled. Tell them cook as much food as they could cook down in Milford Court. But on election night, I hope they have people to eat the food, because everybody will be heading into town to celebrate with the Tobago People's Party when we win this seat. Urgent announcement. PDW 8276. PDW 8276. You have been asked to move. You are blocking someone. I'll finish just now. But I want you to understand this. I want you to understand this. Because in this election, Bonaccord Crown Point, Buccoo Mount Pleasant, I want you to appreciate that you should not wage your vote based on how much food could cook on the block or how much money could spend on the block. That is not sustainable. You get a belly full today, and by tomorrow morning you're in the toilet, it's gone. You have to vote on something more substantial than that. And then you look at what they produce as a manifesto. No real solid plans, no thought out plans there for you. Nothing there for you thought out. Nothing there well done. And you have to ask yourself, in this election, am I going to vote for those who have a serious, well thought out plan with the best intention for the island? Or am I going to throw it away behind those that just want to fet me for a few days, hoping to win an election? This election for them is about power. This election is about people. This party and this election for us is about Tobago people. But for them, it's about power. It's about power by any means necessary. I'm sitting in the car preparing to speak to you, and somebody's sending me a WhatsApp of a letter sent to EID Court where I indicated our intention to vest Mantle Lodge in EID Court. And then some idiot is on stage trying to make that look as though that is corruption. And these people serious about governance. And let me show you they're not serious about governance. Who you think in charge of the waterfront in Port of Spain where Hyatt is? You feel Hyatt own that property? Hyatt pays the lease and the rent to UD Court. UD Court is the premier project management team of the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Essentially, that's the UD Court and or the property of Trinidad and Tobago. EID Court belongs to the THA. We are 100% shareholders. There is nothing illegal or wrong in putting or vesting any of our properties in EID Court for them to manage. Imagine if I'm asking the Division of Tourism to make sure Mantle Lodge have enough toilet paper, that they have enough drinks in the bar every month, that they pay the workers, that they get the staff. What the division know about running an actual hotel? That is not the core function of a division. And I said, in the same way, UD Court in charge of the waterfront development where Hyatt is, let EID Court do the same thing for Mantle Lodge. And more than that, EID Court is who was used to draft a tendering process to see if we could get somebody on the outside to lease the property in the same way like Hyatt. But you know, it are smart men and women in this country who feel because we're from Tobago, we're stupid. So people come and they put tendering, and the tenders they put in, they want to offer small money for the hotel. Small money every month. So we should get no real money for it, but they will get a little small money. Who want to give a little 8,000 when the month come for the hotel and so on. And so the executive took the decision, look, let me keep it with the THA for a while longer, get an international brand attached to it, and we operate the hotel. So to this very day, it is still EID Cut that managing and operating and running that hotel. It's not no outsider. It's no private company. And let me go further. When you go to the OPR rules and regulation, you don't need an open tender process to select a government company to do work for you. In fact, it's intended that if the government has a similar service, you pick it and use it. You have to go to tender anytime you want somebody outside of the government service. EID Cut is 100% owned by THA, just like Stanley Park, just like TITL, just like so many other companies we have. And so, in this season, when you hear them, you wonder if they're really ready for governance, if they understand how the government does work. And then another time I'm wondering if they just deliberate in ensuring that they put misinformation in the space to confuse you and to make you second guess what the good Lord tells you you need to do. Don't ever second guess the Lord. And I know if you kneel long and pray, it's only one party telling you to vote for, and it's not the PNM, it's the Tobago People's Party.
You respect that. You respect that.
So this is election, and we have plenty young people here tonight. And I want to tell you, young people, that one of the flaws we have as youth is that we're not very patient. We want everything right now. We don't like to delay the gratification. We must get it, and we must get it now. I want to work, and finally them come in office. Yes, some people get work, but me ain't get none. I want to tell you, if a man on your streets got a job and you ain't get, just know the blessings is in the streets. He got passed by your house just now. Ephesians 7:8 tells us that the ending will be greater than the beginning. And that we must have a spirit of patience. And I'm not saying to be patient with stupidness. I'm saying governance is not an overnight thing. It takes time. It takes consistency. It takes time for us to build and build and build. They don't like it when we compare 4 to 21 and keep reminding them that they had 21 years. But Tobago, you gave one party 21 unbroken years to build this island. And if in 21 years you couldn't build marina, you can't build it in the next 4 years. If in 21 years you couldn't build over Scarborough Sec, go from here. If in 21 years you couldn't develop the port in Scarborough, move your tail from here. If in 21 years you couldn't build over a bus terminus that break down since 1997, move from here. If in 21 years you couldn't fix the jetty in Parlatuvier and give them a fishing depot, move from here. If in 21 years you could not build a cricket stadium, move from here. If in 21 years you could not improve the grades of our students, move from here. We have only had 4 years and 4 good years, and every good term deserves another good term, and the Tobago People's Party deserves another good term. And so we will not stop the trajectory of building. We will not stop it from happening. We will not stop from building this island. It is hard work. And so, young people, I want you to rally behind Nikita Percy. Eat out the food and rally behind Nikita Percy. Watch what they feed you to, but rally behind Nikita Percy. Work with Bounty. Bounty is proven. Bounty has been involved in this community for a long time. Look at his involvement in the Nazarene Church and vote for Bounty. I am saying in this election, and I don't want to disparage his opponent. Two good young men. But at the end of the day, Nikita Percy is on the right side. Nikita Percy is on the right side. Which side are you leaning on? Which side are you leaning on? We are leaning on the side of the Tobago People's Party.
You respect that? You respect that?
And my sister in front is saying that my own church people, they're bad talking me. But let me tell you something, eh? I operate on a principle that vengeance does belong to God. I operate on the principle that mouth water can't boil cow skin. It has no value to me. I operate on the principle that they could talk and bad talk me all they want. Who God bless, no man curse.
You respect that?
I operate on a principle, and this is the Joseph principle. It don't matter if they throw me in a pit or a prison. My term in the palace must happen. The dream must be fulfilled. And the dream is that Tobago is we. That every Tobagonian is part of the building process for Tobago. And who vexed about that loss? And when I go down on my knees tonight, I will pray for them some more. That is why God has blessed me and can't bless them. That is why God has blessed me and can't bless them. And so when I tell you, Nikita, that we are with you, brother, we are with you. We are with you. And it's in the same way, I will be bringing home the seed from Parlatuvier, Landsmith, Speyside, on the other end of the island. I want to look down in the far southwest of Tobago. And when I look, I must only see blue. Blue like the nylon pool. Blue like the Buccoo Reef area. Blue, blue, blue only. Not a red thing. We're voting for Nikita Percy in Bonaccord Crown Point. All them realize that the Balizade are not even flowing. With all the rain that's falling, they can't even blossom. Because in this season is not their season. This is the season for the anchor to stabilize the island that is Tobago, to anchor we down. And so we anchor down with Nikita Percy, Bonaccord Crown Point. We anchor down with Keegan Denoon in Buccoo, Mount Pleasant. We anchor down with Wayne West Clark in Lambo Lowlands. We anchor down with Nigel Tate up in Signal Hill, Patience Hill. We anchor down with Darren Henry in Bethel, New Grange. We anchor down with Kern Alexis in Plymouth, Blackrock. We anchor down with Zorisha Hackett, a court in Bethesda, Golden Lane. We anchor down in Whim, in Darrel Spring Whim, in Darrel Spring Whim, in Darrel Spring Whim. Bad news, I will carry the bad news for them. Carry the bad news and get them and let them know we anchor down with Ricky Joe Field in Darrel Spring Whim. When we go to Mason or North Mariah, I know we anchor down with Ian Whitey Pollard. We anchor down in Mason or North Mariah. We anchor down in Scarborough, Mount Grace. And I know, Mr. James, you're going up against a lady who have a form of godliness but always denying the power thereof. You anchor down in Scarborough, Mount Grace, Mr. Trevor Williamson James. We go to Mason or South Bagatelle. And we have the first woman to run the agri department or division of the THA. We anchor down with Natisha Charles Pantin. We're going up Mount St. George, Goodwood. And in Mount St. George, Goodwood, Megan C. Morrison will be rolling down on election night with the victory again. We go to Belgarden, Glamorgan. Belgarden all the way to Gosborough. And we bring in the doctor from Wrong by Bad Rock. The doctor from Wrong by Bad Rock, Dr. Faith Bremner, we anchor down. And we go up to Roxborough, Argyle. You know, I love this seat, Roxborough, Argyle. I love this seat, I love your vibes, Roxborough, Argyle. You start in Delaford from the community center. You go to Louisdore, you go to Betsy's Hope, you go to Ten Chain, you go to Roxborough, you go to Argyle, and you go to the little piece of Kendall, and everybody knows we are voting for Mr. Orlando Kerr, the anchor in Roxborough, Argyle. On election night, I don't want to see any seat voting for anybody else but the Tobago People's Party.
You respect that? You respect that?
That's who we must vote for. That's why we must vote. That is why we must vote. Because Tobago, you are seeing and will see in the coming days how all of their schemes will unravel. How all of their fear-mongering will unravel. One start unraveling this morning, 4-day morning. How all of their schemes will unravel. And how God will punish them for being so deceitful to the people of Tobago. Tobago People's Party. We will keep our feet on the ground. We will walk for the next 9 days. We will knock on every door. We will talk to every neighbor, including the neighbor that don't talk to me now. We will talk to everyone. We will pull out those new voters, those emerging voters between 18 and 25. We will pull them out and say, this is where you vote for a good legacy for Tobago. This is where you save your patrimony. This is where you save your birthright. This is where you save the land where your neighbors shouldn't bury in. Come out and vote for the Tobago People's Party. We might not be an old party, and they are boasting that they're 70 years old. But my Bible tells me at 70, it's time for you to dead. And it's time for the PNM to be dead, dead, dead in Tobago. We don't want it in Tobago.
PNM nothing.
70, time to die. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. After January the 12th, I only want to see Tobago parties in Tobago election. Me no want to see no Trinidad party involved in Tobago election. End of story. Tobago for Tobagonians. We alone must decide our future. Nobody else. So they take the party back to Bali's house in Trinidad and let the Tobago People's Party manage the affairs of the people of Tobago. I thank you, Bonaccord Compoint. You are a beautiful audience. God richly bless you. Love you greatly. Have a good night.
Tobago is we. Tobago is all our we. The anchor holds. Join the TPP family on Sunday, January 4th for 2 power-packed public meetings.
At 6 p.m. Viewers, we are here. We just concluded, actually, the meeting here at Silcotton Trace, and we are in the home of Nikita Percy, who is the candidate for Crown Point Bonaccord. Also, we heard from Darren Henry. We heard from Keegan. Also heard from the Member of Parliament for Tobago West, Joel Samson. Tonight was exciting and the energy was extremely high. I just want to remind you, viewers, about the blueprint that was launched on the 1st of January 2026. The blueprint focused on a new era of planning and development for Tobago. The blueprint is the plan for the next 4 years. The blueprint actually came out of the strategic development planning pathway, the 20-year plan for Tobago. It focused on constitutional autonomy. It focused on food security and sovereignty. The blueprint also focused on tourism, digitization for Tobago, as well as clean energy. The blueprint will be made public on the 5th of January, which is Monday coming. So Monday coming, the blueprint will be made public for Tobago. So we have just concluded the meeting here in Silcotton Trace. It was exciting, it was vibrant, and many, many, many issues came up. URP and CPEP jobs are secure for Tobago. We also, the Chief Secretary and political leader also spoke about the buses issue, which is a public-private partnership. It is not a project of the Tobago House of Assembly. It is not funded by the Tobago House of Assembly, but it's a partnership with the private sector to provide bus shelters across Tobago. It's a very good initiative for advertising and marketing businesses. So a host of issues were discussed here tonight, inclusive of the blueprint. The blueprint will be the conversation going forward. No mudslinging, no degrading talk, but the development of Tobago. So we encourage you, Tobago, to vote for the Tobago People's Party come January 12, 2026. So see you, all the best. Tomorrow we will be, I think it is in Blackrock. So we'll see you tomorrow. No, Castara. Castara, we are in Castara tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow, right in Castara, representing the Tobago People's Party. So good night. All the best.
Correction on the time, 6 p.m. at Castara, 7:30 p.m. Mariah. 6 p.m. Castara, 7:30 p.m. Mariah. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, DJ.
One party we need. Right now we blue like skies on any big old beach. Is one family. The only one for you and for me. The TPP. Yeah. We is love, love is the people. We is one, yeah.
The proceeding was a paid political announcement.